You know, March is National Kidney Month, and of course that means paying special attention to our kidney health. And believe it or not, salt is a big problem as it relates to kidney health. Terry Ketchadurian is a registered dietitian, and she's here to teach us some things about eating more healthy. What does salt have to do with kidney health?
Yeah, Malcolm. Your kidneys have to process all the sodium out of your body, and to preserve your kidneys and improve your health, eating less sodium is one of the best things that you can do. The more sodium you eat, for most people, it causes their blood pressure to go up.
Okay. And
high blood pressure is a risk factor for kidney disease as well.
So you've got some items here that may be on a lot of your shelves at home, and you've got a healthy alternative and a not so healthy alternative. We're looking at brown rice right now.
Yeah, because what I want to point out is so much of the sodium that we eat is in the prepared and processed foods. So looking at the rice, for example, natural whole grain brown rice, 0 milligrams of sodium.
Just rice.
Just plain old rice, unprocessed, natural, 0 sodium. But add a bunch of seasonings to it, like the chicken flavored rice, 810 milligrams of sodium, which is about a third of the 2,300 milligrams that's recommended per day.
So just that one serving of rice, and you've achieved a third of the salt that you should have in your body for the course of a day, and this is your dinner meal.
That's right. Yep.
Soup is one of those things that everybody just considers is good for you, it cures the common cold, or it helps out. But there's a lot of salt hidden in soup, isn't there?
Soup is great in so many ways, but it does have a lot of sodium in it. You definitely need to always read the label on your soup cans and really on all processed foods. But take a typical soup like this chicken noodle soup, 980 milligrams of sodium in just 10.5 ounces of soup.
In that one serving.
In one serving. And a lot of people will eat this along with a sandwich, crackers, or something else, right? So that's too much sodium. That's almost half of what you should get all day. You always want to look for the reduced sodium soups. This one is 25% less sodium, but still has 660 milligrams per serving. So it's not a low sodium food by any means, even the reduced sodium version.
And the same applies to like black beans, if you get them prepared or not.
Exactly. Your beans, you always want to check the label. This organic black beans has 0 sodium. This is plain old beans, nothing added. But now they've taken and refried them.
And seasoned them for you.
Seasoned them a little bit. And now you're up to 440 milligrams, where you could just use the plain beans without any sodium in them.
And of course, if you prepare them yourself, you can actually add seasoning that will keep you from consuming so much salt. What are some ideas for spicing up just regular black beans without using so much sodium?
Sure. You want to use something like garlic powder, onion powder, and herbs and spices. And I really recommend that people try different seasonings, see what works for them, find things that you like. Mrs. Dash is another alternative, things like that.
Well, of course, there's a lot of information to sift through as you are trying to become more healthy in the new year. Do you guys have a resource that will allow me to get an idea of what I should be doing? What is that?
We sure do. We have our Healthy Dining Guide, and what we've done is we've put together healthier options at a lot of the fast food and other restaurants around town. It's based on fat, calories, but also sodium. So the healthy picks that we've identified in our fast food guide are also low in sodium. It's available at hap.org.
Okay, and of course we have a link on our website that will allow you to get this brochure. That is, of course, WXYZ.com. Terry, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we will see you in just a little bit.